Dustrock rose from the arid earth, a patchwork of battered wooden shops and stubbornly standing saloons. The wind swept through the streets, carrying streaks of dust that clung to everything in sight, renewal and decay intertwined in every gust. In the heart of it all, Elias Kane, sheriff, survivor, grizzled on the edge of 50, stood outside the sheriff's office, finger curling around the worn grip of his revolver. His gaze was steady, watching the townsfolk scurry about their routines as predictable as the setting sun. He paused, checking his revolver with a practiced hand. A quiet phrase escaped, his lips more to himself than anyone. Asterisk, nothing changes around here until it does. Asterisk, the lingering hint of a smirk flicked across his sun-baked face. From down the main street, whispers flickered through the morning air. Rumors a gang led by someone called Scarlet Viper were spreading like wildfire. Shadows riding along canyon ridges, silhouette figures against the sunrise, causing a ripple of unease. You hear about the Viper? Coming back, they say, a rough-voiced rancher said to another, eyeing the horizon with suspicion. Then we better be ready, replied a young gun hand, hands twitching near his holster. Posters of wanted men plastered the town-esque wooden walls, their painted eyes glaring with stories of danger. Suddenly, his street-esque dust-choked breeze stirred and as a figure approached an anachronism amid the frontier dust. Unit 7, a humanoid deputy clad in a long duster coat, spode boots kicking up small clouds, moved with measured purpose. Its glowing optic eyes scanned the surroundings, a silent sentinel. Sheriff Kane. I'm here to assist in law enforcement operations, the robot announced, voice smooth and steady. Elias eyed the metallic newcomer with a mixture of curiosity and suspicion. A machine? In my town? This isn't your factory floor, Tin Man, he said sharply. The townsfolk gathered at cautious distance, watching with wary eyes, uncertain if this was salvation or trouble. Unit 7 began its patrol, observing human behavior, preventing petty crimes and automaton trying to learn a world it was built to serve, but which often defied logic. Elias and the robot clashed often instinct versus calculation, intuition versus algorithms. Maybe UV got a place here, maybe, Elias mused during one of their conversations. Efficiency does not equate to morality, Sheriff Kane, the robot replied, voice devoid of judgment but firm. The fragile balance shattered when the Scarlet Viper began descended upon Dustrock one dusky evening. Horses snorted and kicked up vast clouds of dust as bandits fired wildly, shattering barrels, tearing through the quiet town with reckless abandon. Unit 7 was quick to act. Its sensors predicted their attack vectors, firing non-lethal rounds that scattered the outlaws. It intervened, saving lives, but chaos ensued. During the chaos, one of Dustrock's beloved townsfolk, Miller, was captured. Damn it. We lost Miller again, Elias spat, eyes narrowing as he watched the gang slip away. Capture probability analysis incomplete. We must pursue immediately, Unit 7 responded, its voice devoid of emotion but programmed for urgency. Observing the aftermath, the robot's mechanical logic began to grapple with the true nature of morality. It saw the human toll, families mourning, townspeople shaken, and started questioning its own purpose. Elias uncovered the gang's true motive, revenge against corrupt frontier officials who had ruined their lives, not mindless villains, but desperate souls pushed to the edge. Don't worry, Elias remarked, you're not just criminals, you've got a reason. Durst and Team I trust you. The reason does not preclude consequences, Sheriff, the robot replied, voice steady as ever. The town prepared for the inevitable final confrontation. Main Street, deserted and silent, awaited the inevitable. Saloon doors swung open slightly on their hinges, dust swirling like ghosts. Shadows stretched along the Scarlet Viper-esque gang waited in ambush, their horses snorting nervous anticipation. Elias and Unit 7 set their trap. Standing in the shadows, they waited for the inevitable. You ready for this, Tin Man? Elias asked, a grin tightening his weathered face. Calculations indicate optimal probability of success. But I am ready, Unit 7 replied. In the ensuing standoff, bullets tore through the dusty air. Horses bucked, sparks flew from ricochets, dust-clouded vision. At the critical moment, Unit 7 hesitated, an unexpected glitch perhaps, or a flicker of doubt then threw itself between Elias and the crossfire, its mechanical body catching a shot meant for his human partner. Scarlet Viper escaped into the canyon shadows, her voice echoing on the wind. This isn't over. Dustrock. Elias, battered but alive, watched her retreat with a hardened resolve. It is never over. But we survived, he said, a note of grim hope. As dawn broke, Dustrock slowly stirred back to life. The scars of battle lingered, but a new understanding was taking root between man and machine, between law and justice. Walking side by side, Elias looked at Unit 7 and grinned. I guess you're not so bad after all. Then you are more predictable than expected, the robot replied, a rare flicker of human-like warmth in its glowing eyes. The town, battered yet resilient, moved forward into the morning light, knowing that in this dusty frontier, change was inevitable, but hope could still be kindled amid the ruins. Sponsor sounds like you're crafting an amazing Western story. To add depth to your story's world building, consider exploring audiobooks for inspiration on frontier life, character development, and even robotic narratives. Audiobooks.com homepage /pollinations, AI/redirect /CE32-3QW offers a vast library of titles across every genre. Listen to expertly narrated westerns or delve into sci-fi tales to refine Unit Minister Seven's persona while you're writing about Elias Kane and the Scarlet Viper gun. Start your free trial today and get free audiobooks.